Alright guys, welcome back to another prep update. Hope you've all been well. I know I promised the next video that was going to come out was the full day of eating. Now I've actually filmed that, but well, some of the variables I talked about and what's going on in this week will kind of explain whilst I haven't been able to get that video up. So, kind of what I want to talk about first is, as per usual, the body weight. I feel like that's kind of the easiest factor to talk about, like in terms of quantitative. Body weight started off for the first 3 days at 77 kilos exact, so it was up from the previous weigh-in of the last week, which was, I think it was 76.7. Anyway, post that those 3 days, body weight went down to 76.7. Next day, 76.5. Next day, 76.4. And finally this morning, I weighed in at 76.2 kilos. So, the average from last week is down like a shitload. So, one thing that definitely influenced that was the fact that I didn't refeed this week. And because we haven't had cardio in the training program for a while, I know I'm depleted as hell, like as in I feel it, but at the same time I don't. And one of the biggest things, to be honest, has been the fact that I'm very, very specific with carbohydrate timing now, and just nutrient timing in general this whole week. So the introduction of strict pre, post, and during, and intra, so essentially peri-workout nutrition, has influenced the ability to actually keep the intensity of the workout up immensely. Furthermore, the introduction of the logbook has, in terms of actually tracking, not only because I already track sets and reps, but the weights that I'm lifting, and the gym I'm working at, the body weight that I was that morning, and all that, has definitely benefited my motivation to actually train much and much harder, because I know for a fact that I'm looking at those numbers and I want to put numbers in that book that I'm like really proud of. So it really, really motivates me just to try and get the best numbers in there as possible whilst hitting the form. Now, the rep structure for this whole week was 2 sets of 8, 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, 5 sets of 15, then 10 sets of 15. Now, that last 10 sets of 15, only 1 out of 5 workouts was actually completed for the 10 sets of 15, because for everything else, it literally just felt like junk volume. Because by that point, for every other workout, my muscles were already overly stimulated and overly fatigued to the point where it just felt like I was just going through the motions, and the mind-muscle connection was literally so fried by that point, and yeah, it was just absolutely wrecked. So that's a good thing to note. I noted that in the book as well, like about the pumps, the fatigue, how I was actually feeling. Definitely the introduction of intra-workout carbohydrates and BCAAs has benefited me so much this week. So I started using 40 grams of maltodextrin during my workout, which is around 38, I think it's 38 to 38.5 grams of carbohydrates during the workouts. Is actually really, really nice. Like, it's a mental boost, but also, it's just kind of nice to drink on it, I sip on it whilst I'm working out, and I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. And yeah, guys, to be honest, I'm feeling a lot leaner. I do, I'm feeling incredibly vascular, particularly tonight, and that was, I don't know, it might have been the introduction of keeping sodium relatively high these last few days, actually, as well as water intake. So water intake most of the week has been around 10 litres, around minimum on a daily basis. More so in the last few days. One day, I think it was Friday, I actually ended up drinking around 14 or 15 litres. And that is actually quite a bit, but the funny thing is the next morning I was semi-dehydrated in a way. And it just kind of shows that because I've been upping my water intake consistently and increasing it, my body's getting a bit better at actually, expelling fluids and not just retaining them, holding on to them, but also the fact that my body fat's dropping, meaning that there's not really much adipose tissue for the water to hold on to, besides the amount that's going to be just used for regular bodily functioning. Yeah. Okay, another thing that happened this week, I moved house on Thursday, which incredibly fatigued me because of obviously the calories that are burnt, like somewhere in the thousands plus of your regular day for moving it and then for the house the whole day. And considering the fact that I stuck to my regular calories, definitely influenced that in terms of how shit I genuinely felt the next day. Now, the next day, that night of the move, I ended up getting around 6 hours sleep, because we had to obviously keep unpacking stuff and getting the house sorted here, and I actually had to get up really early because I've left my shoes back at the old place and had to go get them for work. And yeah, so sleep was down for 2 days. So Friday I felt like crap. Saturday, from Friday night sleep, I only got around 7 hours, and that definitely influenced it. But last night I got around 8. I felt a lot better as a consequence. And tonight I am looking to be getting around my usual 8 hours sleep, which is incredibly ideal, because the best way for me to actually manage my fatigue and stress is to be getting enough sleep. And the funny thing is, despite the fact that my stress levels have actually been a lot higher this week than a usual week because of work and the amount of stuff I actually have to get done outside of work in terms of my videography, the prep, not having much time to do really anything, the fact that I'm still able to get good fat loss, which is quite strange. But yeah, doing my best just to keep a level head for that and just kind of focus on the end goal for now. I'm 13 weeks out now, guys, and to be honest, I'm going to do every bloody thing that I possibly can to get those striated glutes on stage. For now, it's just really time to just keep at work, keep focused, keep stress levels down, and just really do what I can just to keep going. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this prep update. If you guys want to leave some comments down below about other videos you maybe want me to make, specific things you want me to talk about, let me know, because I am very open to making some more videos that you guys genuinely want to see, want me to talk about. And yeah, also anything I'm actually talking about as well, like if I'm generally talking about nutrition and everything, that's based on research that I've done myself. But at the same time, if there's something that you guys know a bit better about than me and you want to leave a comment down below giving your point of view and what you've noticed, please feel free to do so, because I'm always open to learning more. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe as always. Instagram is in the bio, email, whatever. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next prep update. Peace.